Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Thomason.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Fernando Batista. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 135.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
In the air, right field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Philip Ambrose. In there for strike one. Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
So digging in, Basil Bond. First offering misses the mark. Batista, the runner at second with one away. And that one upstairs. That misses off the outside edge. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball four. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Jacob Simon in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The next offering misses, and that's ball two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now 2 balls and a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball could be two. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out.
That is good. The third baseman,
Vladimir Castillo now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Up the middle, Benson. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Padres leave a pair, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, and pitching here today.
3.50 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mariano.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Mariano Morales. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
3-0 down. And that's ball four.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now, Federico Maldonado in for a strike. That's strike one. Looking for his first big league hit right here. One. Swing and a ball popped up. Carrasco hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Willie Castillo.
Now the left fielder, Willie Castillo. And that is in for a strike. Strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Morales off of first with two away. And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Bond brings it in for the third out. And the Red Sox leave one. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Tristan Rivera. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use The bunt really is a way to beat the shift. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Bernardo Escalona. And that's in for a strike. Strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The second baseman,
Now here is Martin Carrasco. And that's just foul. Second inning here, no score. Nope. And now it's even up. That's inside. The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Chris Camacho. And the pitch. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
For me, arm strength is the key for that play. Second baseman moving to his right, up in the hole, slides, doesn't have the best footing underneath him, and to be able to make that long throw to first base, that's pretty impressive right there.
And next for the Red Sox, Ray Villarreal. Swings through that one for strike one. And now the lefty. Pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's going to be Miguel Ordonez. That one hit to right. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. On to the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Hugo Simons. Thomason back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Way high. Here's a 2-1. Good eye right there. And that one in the air center field. Villarreal should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Fernando Batista. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next for the Padres, Philip Ambrose. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Basil Vaughn.
Basil Vaughn, the next to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Vaughn throws right, bats left. Third in the lineup, and he was selected to the... Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Padres leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Hudson. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And he pumps it a strike. Freehand, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Todd Feldman up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. Feldman, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Dexter Benson getting ready to hit. Into center. Simons makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back now at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jacob Simon. And he deals. And that one is in for a strike. kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The pitch. Just missed. This to third. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Tristan Rivera.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tristan Rivera. And he's already singled in this game. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Two outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Feldman makes the play, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway, now Mariano Morales.
The second baseman, Mariano.
The pitch.
Morales.
Just off the inside edge. So 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And there's a strike. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. In the air to left center, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Federico Maldonado will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Bounced up the middle. Carrasco tossed to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie Castillo.
Willie Castillo up next for the Red Sox. Late swing fouled off. On the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Through 4. Still tied. Zip zip. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Bernardo Escalona.
Escalona.
The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Carrasco in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. Villarreal pulls it down. That's out number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Hugo Simons. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Foul ball there. And a 1-1. To the right side, Morales. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Chris Camacho.
The designated hitter, Chris Camacho.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Ambrose hauls it in, and there's one away. Ray Villarreal up next for the Red Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Villarreal started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So stepping in for Boston, Miguel Ordonez. In for a strike, 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Fernando Batista. Thomason back to work. Ball 1 there. And another ball.
No strike.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Philip Ambrose, the next up for the Padres. First pitch just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Hit slowly on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Batista gets his lead at first with nobody out. Thomason throws over, and he's back safely. And the righty deals. Oh, great stop. The throw. Benson to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Next for the Padres, Basil Bond. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Righty to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, 2-away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Simon up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6,
Leading
and now Bobby Hudson.
The third baseman, Bobby Hudson.
And a pitch. Hudson in his second season, 27 years old, and he was born in Germany. On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Dexter Benson. The switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Simons grabs it on the run. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Castillo.
Third baseman, Vladimir Castillo.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's the strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And he chases that one. And one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Now
but that time, a little anxious.
And here's the catcher, Tristan Rivera. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Next to hit, Bernardo Escalona. And first offering is fouled off. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Oh, and 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-2. Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at Fenway, here's the second baseman, Mariano Morales.
The second baseman, Mariano.
The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Maldonado lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And now the lefty got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Castillo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
2-1 now. And there's the strike. Next one misses. Full count now. Chris Camacho, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Chris Camacho digs in now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In there for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Boyd Purcell preparing to come on if needed. Avalos getting loose as well. But foul wide of third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we still back here at the ballpark for the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Martin Carrasco. The right-hander back to work. That clips a corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now Hugo Simons. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. That's to third. Slings to first. That ends the frame. Back in Boston, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ray Villarreal. And a pitch. That's in there. Freehand into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And the batter now, Miguel Ordonez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Stepping in, Bobby Hudson. In there, and it's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Through 8 full, and we still have no score. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jerome Bush.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46, Jerome Bush.
And now the first baseman, Philip Ambrose. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And now it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Mikey McGee is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
2-1.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated
Now the DH for the Padres, Jacob Simon. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Up the middle. Third out. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Back inside Fenway Park. So bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Todd Feldman. That's in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Benson in the box, lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
To the right side, Carrasco. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mariano Morales up next for the Red Sox. That's a little bit low.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Castillo. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Boyd Purcell, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Tristan.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Tristan Rivera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Bernardo Escalona. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Chris O'Keefe, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hudson under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no score. Staying in the game on defense, Chris O'Keefe. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And stepping in for Boston, Federico Maldonado. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Boyd Purcell.
Number 30,
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The line to kick the pitch. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, center field. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Castillo in the box now. Takes strike one. Castillo fouls that last one off. Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. Simons ranging back, looking up, out of here. Ball game. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
the final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits.